So yeah, social media has just been set on fire due to the Kenobi teaser trailer dropping, and it's good though because it just stimulates a lot of discussion, and people, especially action figure collectors, now are fantasizing about what new figures can we get in the Black Series line and the TVC. So people have got their wish list for the future, but don't get too hopeful, okay? This year has been super slow so far. We're already March, and the only Black Series figures that we've actually had from Hasbro are Wave 32, and there was a very short supply of them. Apart from that, nothing else has really happened. So Hasbro's going to have to speed up. I mean, just like really crank it up if they're going to be able to have any chance of, getting through this year, because Kenobi is not the only new content that we've got. We've just finished the Book of Boba Fett, and we've only got a few figures from that show. We've got the Bad Batch coming up, season 2 this year. We've also got Andor as well. So every time we are introduced to something new, it feels like we just take a step backwards with the merchandise. Yeah. And, well, I had some really good figures this week. TVC, not Black Series. I managed to get directly from Hasbro. Thank you very much. I got the new TVC wave, Death Watch, the Mandalorian, the Trooper, the 501st Clone Trooper, Ahsoka, Fennec Shan, and Yoda from Empire Strikes Back. And that's a really, really good, set to get. And again, it was kind of like the same problem as the Wave 32 and the Wave 31 for the Black Series is, I want more, but I just cannot seem to get the supply. And the demand is really, really high right now. So the figures come in, I put some posts on Instagram, I tell people, I announce on YouTube and Facebook, and then boom, they're gone immediately. It's so quick. It's just not enough. So one of the reasons that I know I can just, from experience here in Southeast Asia, and particularly the Taiwan market, I feel that Hasbro is kind of afraid to kind of put their neck on the line now and order lots and lots of cases of Star Wars merchandise because of what happened before with the Disney, the sequel 7, 8, and 9. It is a risk for them because the quality and the popularity of your content is always related to your merchandise. So if you have content that didn't go down too well with the fans, and let's face it, 7, 8, and 9 did not go down very well with most of the fans, and you'll have a big problem selling the merchandise. And I think that because of this past experience, that's another reason why we're kind of in this mess with supply and demand. So I hope that can change. Hasbro, you've got to believe in Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and Deborah Chow and all those guys. They can do it, man. We're getting some really good stuff here. And you need to keep up with the figures. So, come on. What else have I got to say? Yeah, as far as my wish list goes, I mean, I would like to get a Grand Inquisitor. I would like to get any more. We had the, which one was it? Second Sister back in 2019, because she's connected to the story in Jedi Fallen Order. Now, the Kenobi, the story arc there, I like because it overlaps a lot with what Rebel fans like, and also with the video game with Cal Kestis. It's post Order 66, and 5-10 years has gone by, and still the Galactic Empire is obsessed with hunting down Jedi. They must be all eliminated. So I like this idea of the Inquisitors. That just looks super cool. And yeah, Rebels fans are just going out of their mind right now. Although we do see there is a big difference between what you get in animation form and then what you get in live action form. And I think at first people will feel disappointed. Oh, the Grand Inquisitor, but his species doesn't look like this, it looks like this. If you go back to Revenge of the Sith, and it's this guy with this ginormous forehead, and he looks like he has Dracula teeth, but okay, this is true, but nowadays with the live action stuff, you've got, especially this kind of character who's going to be, you just know he's going to be doing force jumps and backflips, and he's got that helicopter lightsaber, and so there's going to be lots of fight scenes with him and who, I don't know who, but it's not practical. You can't expect the actor to like carry around this 10-kilogram forehead and then do backflips and somersaults and do all these groovy lightsaber. All this choreography just goes out the window. It's not practical. It's impossible. And we had this conversation with Ahsoka as well. Rosario Dawson, when she put on the makeup, and people said it's not long enough, but there's a reason. And the same can be said with Cad Bane as well. Cad Bane was always seen as this he's seen in the Clone Wars as like looking like this, and then suddenly we get him appear in the Book of Boba Fett, and people are like, And it takes a while to get used to it, but it's just, I think you have to get used to it, because there is I don't think Lucasfilm are doing it on purpose just to, get under people's skin. It has to be that way, because it has to be to do with some kind of, the way they set up the scene and the choreography, and it's not practical with the makeup, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, I'm okay with that. I think that the Inquisitor, that element of the show is going to be pretty awesome. So I would want Inquisitors on my action figure list. I want to see Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, maybe like a very young 9 or 10-year-old Luke Skywalker. I mean, there's just so many characters that you're going to get with the Kenobi series. So what was it? Someone was saying we're gonna get at least 4 or 5 different versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I reckon this year, Kenobi action figures, even the older ones that came out a long time ago, they're gonna be really desirable. This is the year of the Kenobi. Yeah, and his hair, he's got the half Jesus hair, and he still has the shaggy beard from Revenge of the Sith, and he's got half a mullet, 80s mullet from Attack of the Clones, and they just kind of blended that together. Hello. I can't wait for this. I love Ewan McGregor. He's so freaking cool. All right, I think that's about it for today. I've got over here, I've still got some more Echoes. I'm helping people collect their Echoes. And I've also got more of Trapper Wolf. Hey. And we'll see what, because it's almost a weekend now, so might be able to get some more lists if I ask nicely. Oh, pretty please. Okay, this is the way.